Hello, my friends. Come on in the kitchen because I got Bobby in here with me today, and we are cooking out of Bobby's cookbook that made it on the #1 best New York Times bestseller list. And he rags his brother a lot about that.
I'm a lucky duck. My timing was good.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
So we are cooking out of Bobby's book because you know the New Year's come. We've all I'm wearing COVID-19. I feel like I put on 19 pounds.
You
Don't you look down there and laugh. I saw you look down there.
I'm laughing at you. Not at you.
So,
with you.
with me. So, you know, a lot of people out there at the first of the year, that's their New Year's resolution is to lose weight. So we're offering up some little bit lighter recipes.
Yeah.
So what are we making, Bobby? I'm not sure which recipe you selected.
We're gonna make a snow pea salad with chicken, and like all my recipes, they involve few ingredients. They're going to be relatively inexpensive. There's going to be protein involved. In this case, it's going to be chicken breast, and snow peas as the salad base.
Okay.
It's really simple, really fast, under 350 calories, and certainly under 30 minutes.
Well, I see that you got 2 fat breasts up here.
2 beautiful.
And when I saw those, I got out my meat pounder.
You did, and that's up to you.
Is it all right if I can pound it? These are thick breasts.
They are.
So I'm just going to try to break that meat down just a little bit, Bobby, if that's all right.
Fine by me.
And I like doing on this side where it has like a film on it that holds it together, because this is a tenderloin. When you order chicken fingers, that's where that meat comes from.
Right.
So if you beat it on this side, there's a chance you could tear it up. So I like the side that's got like a film on it.
Pound that chicken up.
I'm gonna beat him to death.
All right, so you're gonna pound the chicken if you choose. You can, the thing about
Well, these
cooking,
are thick breasts. These are just thick. And now, what were your instructions to slice them?
We're gonna slice it. Yeah, this is a salad, and the chicken is.
And what size does your recipe tell me to?
My recipe tells you to slice them uniformly in whatever size chunks that you want.
Okay, do you want them long?
Because we're gonna bake it.
Or do you want them short?
I want them, how about we do long and short? Long one way and short the other. So that way you're gonna come out with like cubes.
Oh no, you don't want cubes.
Don't want cubes?
Okay, I'll answer myself.
Okay, there you go. We're gonna end up baking this. So I've got the oven on at 450, and I've got a rimmed baking sheet here, and I've sprayed it with a little bit of.
You just want to make sure your chicken is the same size, Bobby, so it will.
Right. Well, you were asking me, so.
I didn't know if you wanted long ways or short ways. Do we season this with anything, Bobby?
I would, I think a little bit of salt and pepper is always safe before you bake it.
Okay.
Yeah, I see that. We got a little bit of chicken on that plate, don't we? I'm gonna wash it.
Yeah, and speaking of washing,
I've already washed my hands, but
Bobby,
you can wash yours.
Bobby
I'll wash them again.
Yeah, Bobby just asked me if I had a plastic cutting board. No, I don't use plastic cutting boards. I use wood. But after we have put this raw chicken on this board, it's very important that you mix up a little Clorox water, a little bleach and water, and make sure you use bleach to clean it, and that'll get rid of any of your germs. So
yeah, that's a hot tip.
I'm gonna do this. Yeah, I really like that bleach on my wooden pieces. All right, so I have put our house seasoning on it, Bobby. And I'm gonna put it on your tray. Look how much meat these 2 breasts gave us, y'all. Those are huge breasts. Huge. Okie dokie. Okay, Bob, is your oven preheated?
The oven's preheated, but they're not going into the oven like that.
All right, our hand soap. Where's our hand soap?
Good question. Where is your
I
hand
keep
soap?
all that stuff out. I'll wash my hands. Thank you. I'll wash my hands 100 times a day. I've never washed my hands so much until this COVID came, you know.
I've always been a big hand washer because I've been in the restaurant business for so many
Yeah.
years.
Well, yeah, I wash my lot when I'm in the kitchen, but now even if I'm doing something else, I'll come wash my hands.
I got you. Just a good habit to be
Yeah.
into.
All right.
Let's go ahead.
I'm gonna put this to the side so I can bleach it.
Okay. Good luck in my tiny little apartment house. It's like a baby doll house. Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and boil our snow peas. Okay.
Okay.
So I've got some snow peas here,
Uh-huh.
and I've got a medium pot on the stove,
Okay, and it's
boiling with a little
boiling.
salty water.
Okay, good.
And I'm just going to cook those for about a minute until they're tender, and then we'll drain them and we'll run some cold water over them, and we'll set them off to the side, and they'll make a nice base.
Perfect.
Beautiful.
Look at that beautiful green color.
Yeah, love it. All right, so we boiled our snow peas.
Yeah, for like,
And-
I don't even know if we did it for 2 minutes, Bobby.
Yeah, just enough to get them like,
Yeah.
just a little bit tender.
Yeah.
And we rinsed them with cold water and then put some ice on top.
Uh-huh.
And we're just gonna let them sit to the side, and that'll be
It'll hold that beautiful color.
that'll be crisp and
That
delicious
Beautiful bright green.
when it comes time to serve.
All right, now
So,
do we put this in the oven now?
let's get our chicken ready to serve. We're gonna put together
Okay.
a night. This is peanut chicken with snow peas.
I love
So,
peanut chicken.
We're gonna make a little combination dredge over
Okay.
here to season our chicken with, and then we'll
Oh,
put it in
okay. Well, I went ahead and seasoned that, so
Well,
I guess that's all right.
A
isn't
little
it?
salt and pepper's not gonna hurt anything.
Yeah.
All right, so together in a bowl, we're gonna combine some peanut butter.
Yes, and you're using the chunk.
It is chunky peanut butter. Mm-hmm. A little bit of lime juice.
Uh-huh.
A little red wine vinegar.
Uh-huh.
These are great
I
flavors.
love red wine vinegar.
I do too. These are great flavors that
I
really
like it
work.
better than like balsamic.
That
even.
really work well together. A little soy sauce, so
Uh-huh.
you can see the theme that we got
Yeah,
going here. Kind
yeah,
of a
yeah.
pad, kind of a Thai thing.
And is that
A little bit
olive
of
or
oil.
just vegetable? It doesn't matter,
oil,
does it?
but I would normally use olive, but that's
Uh-huh.
vegetable oil.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and to that too, we're gonna add a little bit of ginger,
Mm-hmm.
a little chili powder, a little bit of brown sugar,
Mm-hmm.
and a little bit of garlic. And you want to whisk, whisk, whisk.
Uh-huh.
So we'll whisk, whisk, whisk,
It
and
takes
get
a
this
minute to
together.
get that
Take just a minute.
peanut butter
Mm-hmm.
broken
A
down.
little bit. Take just a second to get it liquefied. And this is going to make a nice coating for that chicken and the
It
peanuts
sure
too.
is.
Yeah, you could use a creamy peanut butter if you
Uh-huh.
wanted to, but that chunky peanut butter, that's going to be just nice on that chicken.
Yes.
Just nice.
Yes, yes. So we're gonna throw the chicken in there and marinate
That's right.
it?
That's right. We're going to dredge that chicken through here
Uh-huh.
and get some of this just all over it. And then we're going to put it back on our baking
Yum.
sheet, and then we'll bake it at
Okay.
450 for just a few minutes.
How long are we supposed to leave this chicken in the...
Well, I think that we just run it through. You know, it's not really
Now,
a
do we
marinade
have to
so much as
reserve any of
no,
this
it's not
for
reserved.
later?
We're going to use every bit of this. So let's
Okay.
just dump our chicken in there, and just make sure that we get some all over the chicken.
Yeah,
Maybe use a spoon and sort of
I'll
toss
do,
it
I'll
together.
do that since I got the already chicken on my hands.
Okay, there you go. Beauty.
And you can move on to...
Move on to looking good and talking to the camera.
Yeah. Talk to our friends up there.
Well, this is, you know, we talk about this all the time, but these are simple recipes. That's probably, those two chicken breasts will run you less than $10. You know, a little bit of peanut butter and the chili powder. It's going to be an inexpensive
Can
recipe.
I interrupt you to say this just a second?
Mhm.
That was 2 chicken breasts, y'all.
Yeah.
2 chicken breasts.
What'd I
And
say?
look, you said 2 chicken
Yeah,
breasts.
right.
But the thing is, how far that peanut butter, the chicken, how far it's gonna go. We can feed a lot of people with 2 chicken breasts.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah. Well, you know, I think that people
Smells so good.
people confuse what a serving size is.
Oh, I definitely do.
Yeah.
I definitely do.
Eat with your eyes instead of your stomach.
Sometimes my eyes are bigger than my stomach, but not always. Especially when it comes to my ice cream every night. Now, how do they eat those little bitty portions? That half a cup of ice cream. That's ridiculous. Right?
That is ridiculous.
Okay.
All right, so once we've got that prepped, I'm going to go ahead and pop this in the oven, okay, Mama?
Okie doke. So
this
how
is
long did you tell us?
450-degree oven
Okay, so it's hot.
for about 8 to 10 minutes.
Okay, well, I got a little timer over there, Bobby, on the counter. All right?
All right, let's make a little dressing for our snow peas, and you'll remember that in a medium pot on the stove, I boiled some salty water, and for about a minute, we cooked our snow peas to just nice,
Yeah, because
crisp, tender.
they're already a very fragile, delicate bean.
And then we rinsed them in cold water and put a little ice on top, and they're perfect for our salad. So
That's perfect. It still has crisp to it, y'all.
It's because we didn't overcook it.
We cooked it perfectly.
All right, so in this small bowl, we're going to whisk together a little lime juice, a little sesame oil.
And it is very, very little, isn't it?
It is a little. Remember, these recipes are very light, and simple.
Yeah.
A little bit of vegetable oil.
Oh, that
And a little
was
soy
so
sauce.
good.
And we're looking at 1/8 of teaspoons, and then I think maybe a tablespoon of the oil.
Yeah.
Just small amounts. You only just really need enough to coat.
Do you want a little salt for
Sure,
that?
why not? Yeah, why not? Just enough to coat.
Yeah.
This is going to be a nice. If you like edamame, some of my favorite restaurants. Favorite restaurants are Asian places, and I love.
Do you ever fix that at home?
Not so much. There are. I like to make my own food at home, and then the things that I really like that I don't make myself, I like to go out for. Okay. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I bought some edamame, but I think I wound up throwing it out.
Well, that's an interesting story.
I know, because I was just unsure. When you have things in your refrigerator or your refrigerator, and if it's something that doesn't just come natural to you, I just back away from it. And I'm like you, I'll go get me some edamame.
Well, now they do. I'll tell you this: they sell shelled out edamame in the grocery store.
Well, I like it in the shell. How about you?
They sell shelled out edamame in the grocery store, and I like that like on top of a salad.
Yes.
So if I make a salad at home, I might just put some on top.
Yes, I've seen you do that a lot. Woo! That was loud. This looks wonderful.
It does look great. And this is just going to be a nice base for
Okay.
that chicken. So the chicken with the peanut butter and the chili powder and the soy sauce and the little bit of oil and a little bit of lemon juice. It's going to be nice and bright, and there's just going to be good flavors that really work.
Did you put some
well
lemon
together.
juice? Or was that lime juice?
Lemon juice.
It's so good. You did need a little bit more salt.
You could probably sit and just eat just a bowl of that if you wanted to.
I sure could.
Yeah, but we're not going to do that. We'll put it together.
All right, do we do any kind of greens here? Let me dry this out.
What do you mean do any kind of greens?
It's a salad, so I was just wondering.
Here's your greens right
I was
here.
kind of talking about like lettuces.
If you wanted to, we're doing it exactly by my recipe.
Okay.
But if you wanted to lay down a bed of lettuce and then put the edamame on top, totally could do that.
Okay, let's do that.
Okay, yeah.
You want to?
Do you have some?
Yes.
Oh yeah, you do right there. Grab it.
Yes.
Grab it. Because remember, when you're making these recipes, do whatever you like.
I tried that and you stopped me.
Well, that's what we do in this family. We stop each other's progress. Every time we get a little momentum,
I know.
somebody sticks their foot out. That's how we do.
That's how we roll, ain't
That's
it?
what we do. Crabs in a bucket.
I love that commercial. that little guy. Oh, I think he's so funny. But I can't remember his name.
So
But he did a commercial where he was shouting at everybody in the neighborhood, and they said, "Why are you shouting?" He said, "'Cause that's what I do."
all right, so little tongs here,
Uh-huh.
and lay your snow peas out
Okay, I don't wait for the chicken?
this and then the chicken on top. That's the whole idea. Is
Well, I
the
think
chicken
I'm
goes
going to reserve some of those for on top.
whatever you want to do.
Too, because it's just so pretty.
But look how nice that looks already.
I know.
And you can
toss those so it'll get on your lettuces.
There you go. It's nice. You can squeeze a little bit more lime or lemon juice on top of that if you want to.
I would love a little bit more lime juice or lemon. Either one.
Well, I don't have any fresh squeezed.
Well, I know it, but I've got a lemon
right
here in the fridge. I got one that's cut.
Oh, let me see that, Ed.
That needs to get used.
I have.
Unless it's gotten thrown out.
I have a Meyer lemon tree in my backyard. And I got a bunch
Okay,
of
you'll have to
these.
cut that one, Bobby.
Oh, too bad.
Because look at my lemon. I knew I had a piece of lemon.
Yeah, look at it. Oh my gosh.
Do you have things like this growing in your refrigerator?
That's store bought. That's totally store bought. It's got
Yeah,
the
that's
sticker on it.
that's a store bought.
So where's your knife? I know you're down to one knife.
Well, I am. Michael sent all my knives out, y'all, to be sharpened because you could not cut hot butter with my knives. Okay.
Look at that big old pretty Meyer lemon.
Oh, it's beautiful. I made a lemon pie the other day.
Where is it?
Well, it's gone. Oh,
Look
yeah.
how beautiful.
And now see, I'm gonna put a little bit more salt on it, son.
Do it.
Because that salt and that lemon juice, oh my gracious.
That looks great, just like it is.
I know,
Maybe,
I could eat it
cut up
just.
a couple of tomatoes, real small tomatoes, and pop
Yeah,
around the edges.
I've got
you know what else
those
would be
too,
good
if
on
you
that
want.
would be some radish, if you were to cut up some radish.
Don't you love
And
radishes?
I
I
do.
noticed that you use a lot of radishes in your
Dude,
salad.
You know, I like
We
to
didn't
eat
set
color.
that timer,
I
did
said
we?
it.
Thank you,
I like
thank you,
to
thank
eat
you.
color, and radish is a good way to do that.
Ooh, I cut my finger on one of my dull knives.
You got your attention?
Well, that lemon juice just kind of hurts it.
That chicken has got about 2 minutes left on the timer. I just took a look
Okay,
at it. It looks
okay.
beautiful. So
It
let's take a
does.
little break right now, and then we'll come back and we'll plate this up.
Okay.
Looks beautiful. It's going to be a great looking
Does.
salad.
And you're talking about quick and easy.
Chicken's been in the oven for 10 minutes at 450.
Oh, golly. 450 is a hot oven,
Hot
y'all.
oven. All right, so with chicken, you want to make sure that it's 165 degrees. Juice is running clear, so let's take a look here. Oh,
Yeah, pick your biggest
well,
piece.
Well over 165. That's
Good.
rocking 200 degrees in the
Okay.
center. So the chicken's done.
I am just really, really funny, Bobby.
I agree.
About my chicken. Now, I just don't like the thought of eating a medium rare chicken.
Well, you're
This
not in
looks-
an exclusive club. Most people feel that way.
Okay, you
That
come
looks
on up
and
there.
smells so great. Look at that.
And you could cut this in smaller pieces.
Well, that's what we were going to do, and you said no. Remember?
No, well, you said cut it in strips, I think, in your book. So I was just going by that. But that's what I'm saying. You could do, you could do bite size and stretch it a lot longer.
If y'all start this video from the beginning and go back to when my mom was cutting the chicken, I suggested that she cut it into cubes, squares,
Bite size.
bite size.
In the eyes
She
of the
said no.
beholder.
She said no. Just for the record.
I'm a turd.
Nobody said that.
I'm a turd.
What great
I'm
flavor.
just gonna put a little extra green on top. Son, that looks wonderful.
All right, well, and it looks like we've got some extra chicken. So you really, with 2 chicken breasts, you could feed a family of 4 easily with this.
Easy.
Easily. So, all right, so the
And you're
chicken,
talking about cheap. I wish
We-
I had some fresh ground black pepper.
we combined peanut butter, and I used peanut butter that was chunky. All right, so there's peanuts in it. Chili powder, sesame oil, soy sauce, I think, a little bit of vegetable oil, definitely some lime juice. Simple ingredients, and then we ran the chicken through that, baked it in the oven for 450 degrees for about 10 minutes, for exactly 10 minutes. We boiled some snow peas in a medium pot on the stove top for about a minute until they were tender, and then we rinsed them in cold water, put a little ice on, Made a beautiful bed and put our chicken right on top.
I'm gonna taste this chicken this way, so I know what the
It's
lettuce
gonna be so
is.
hot.
I know. I know what the lettuce is and the. Oh, it's hot.
Ooh.
Delicious.
So good. Oh, everybody. Make this tonight. You'll like it.
It's been a while since you've made this, hasn't it, Bobby?
Oh my gosh, that's so good.
Okay, here we go.
Been a while since it has been a while since I made it. Why do you ask?
Because you forgot
Because
how
it
good
wasn't
it was.
smooth.
You forgot how good it was.
Man, that's great. Peanut butter on the chicken. Teresa, come taste this.
Crunchy peanut.
Come taste this. Pan's hot.
It was so good.
Careful, it's hot.
See, I told
On
you.
camera, on camera.
Oh, no.
Is it good?
Oh my gosh, yes.
Oh my gosh, yes, was the answer. So, I'm Bobby Deen here with my mama Paula Deen. Simple, easy, low-calorie dishes that you probably have all the ingredients in your house. Your family will love them. You can find all the ingredients in your local grocery store, and they won't break the bank. I'm happy to be your guest. Can
Well,
I sign off for you?
you're kind of more than like a guest.
It's true. This is my house.
Well, and you're my son. And this is about the Deen family. You're not a guest at the Deen family.
Put our food to the test. Wrap your neck and round your neck, Cherie, and we provide the rest.
Where did you learn that song?
That's a song that I hear every day because of my kids.
I was going to say, triplets.
It's Disney. All right. Bye, everybody.
Did you hear what did you hear what I taught Amelia to do yesterday? Why you look like that?
Make me nervous.
You know that little trampoline they got? Amelia is like a little acrobat, y'all. She's gonna be a gymnast. So I put her up on the bar of the trampoline thing, and I put it behind her knees so she can hang from her legs on her trampoline. And she loved it. She said, "More, Jenny, more, Jenny."
Got a little bit in your teeth.
I know, I got a lot in my teeth.
All right.
See y'all later.
It was fun. Bye, everybody.
Hey y'all, it's Paula Deen. Now, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like it and click the subscribe button as well as the notification bell to be alerted when I post a video. Love and best dishes, y'all.